So then, I have some news for you. MG is officially back in the country, and they're kicking off their return with 3 models: the affordable ZS, the beautiful HS SUV, and the fully electric Cyberstar. Yeah, looks beautiful. In this video, we're going to take 2 of the 3 models for a drive, and along the way, we're going to take a look at their design, their practicality, and as always, me and Hippo will break down their cost of ownership. So, without wasting any of your time, allow us to get started. For the launch of these new MGs, we flew to Cape Town, and when we arrived in Stellenbosch, we found all 3 models waiting for us. But not to disappoint you, we didn't get to drive the Cyberstar. On this day, we drove the ZS and HS models only. So instead of making 2 separate YouTube videos of the same launch event, I've decided to combine them. The first half will focus on the car you're seeing now, the ZS. But if you're more interested in the HS model, you can skip to the second half of this video and watch that part instead. But just for vibes, watch the whole video and don't forget to like. Now, coming back to the ZS, you might be looking at it and thinking, oh, it looks like a Mazda CX-5. It does. You might also be looking at it and thinking it kind of looks dated. Well, that's because it is. No one has mentioned it yet, but I did some investigating and I found out that in the UK, they actually already have a new ZS model. So the one we're getting here is actually the old model. So if you're going to buy the ZS model, keep that in mind. Don't say I never told you. But the one advantage to that is it has a starting price of 290,000 Rand. That is a bargain. I can't even complain. So then, how does it drive? Very well, actually. It's very solid, very composed, handles well, it's comfortable. It comes with a 1.5 liter engine producing 84 kilowatts and 150 newton meters of torque. So yes, it is not fast. It has a claimed fuel consumption of 7.1 liters to the 100, but during the time we're driving it around, we got around 8.4 liters to the 100. But as I always say with launches, the car is brand new, we're not driving economically, so you might get a better figure than that. The only downside to the driving for me was the 4-speed automatic. Much like you get in Suzuki's, when you put your foot down, there isn't much that happens very quickly because it only has 4 gears. And if you're wondering what a 4-speed automatic sounds like, well, this is what a 4-speed automatic sounds like. Yeah, so that is what you'll be hearing. Thanks, bud. So if you've driven most automatic Suzukis and the old Polo Vivo automatic, then that sound is nothing new. Some people really don't mind it at all. For most day-to-day driving, you should be fine. So after driving for a while, we decided to take a quick break to check out the practicality. Okay, welcome to the back seat. Wow, there's actually plenty of space. Plenty of leg room, plenty of knee room. We don't have any rear air vents, no USB ports, no center armrest, but you do have leather seats, and for the price, I can't really complain. I'm happy. Well done, MG. Well done. And then the boot. Oh, I'm still going. All right. Here we have the boot, which will remind you of another brand with 2 letters. It is this many liters, and I believe somewhere underneath, yes, there is a spare wheel somewhere there. I'll do a cutscene for you guys later. MG ZS. Cool. So when we're done filming our practicality scenes, we continued on with our drive. And as we're driving, there are 2 things I'd like to tell you. You get the basic cruise control system in your ZS model, and you also get 6 airbags. Proper stuff. From here, we stopped at another place to do a driver change. But before leaving, I took this video. Alright guys, we're just having a quick break. So these are all the MGs. Check this out. Getting a lot of VW vibes here. First the key, and then the boot, and then the steering wheel. If you've seen a steering wheel like this, let me know in the comments. GTI. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Golf 6 vibes somewhere there. Yeah. But as for the interior, nice and soft. This is what you call putting in effort. The infotainment screen is, hold on. Yeah, you have Apple CarPlay. I'm gonna try it out a bit later. You have one USB port though. There's no Type C, just one USB port that I've found so far. A 12-volt socket. These are your dials for your air conditioning. But I'm happy with the materials used here. Nice and soft. Of course, here there's a bit of plastic, but for the price, I can't. Leather seats in a car of this price. You know, in Apollo GTI, you have to pay for leather seats. I'm just saying. But yeah, so this is the interior of your MG. With all that said, let's get to our cost of ownership, which is powered by Hippo. There are two ZS models available. The price of both of them is on your screen. The one we've been looking at so far is the luxury model. The price difference between them on finance is very small, so I'd recommend you just go for the luxury model if you can. It comes in at 309,900 Rand, which on finance over 6 years at 12% interest is around 6,059 Rand. By the way, the repo rate dropped again, so we're making progress. A full tank of petrol will cost you 1,036 Rand, and for your insurance, you can get around 1,100 Rand depending on your profile. That would bring your total cost of ownership to 8,195 Rand. As for your service plan and warranty, they're both on the screen right now. With that said, we've come to the end of the ZS part of this video. Please let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, we had the opportunity to drive both models on the same day. So during lunch, we did a vehicle change and we jumped into the HS. This car is beautiful. And that is simply because, unlike the ZS, this is not an old model. This HS you're looking at right now is the same one you'll find in other markets in the world as well. It's proper. And what makes it even more appealing is its price. There are two models available for the price you're seeing on your screen, but the one you're looking at right now is the top spec model. And it comes with everything, from a panoramic sunroof to a 5-star safety rating, 7 airbags, and all the driving assistance features you could ever want. You have adaptive cruise control, a front collision warning system, blind spot detection, lane change assist, rear collision warning, rear cross traffic alert, and the list goes on and on. One thing the Chinese brands have going for them is the fact that they don't have an options list. You just buy the car as it is, and you get all the features you could want. Now, in terms of how it actually drives, it also comes with a 1.5-liter engine, but this time it's turbocharged. It produces 125 kilowatts and 275 Newton meters of torque. Everything about the HS feels solid, from the suspension to how it rides to how it handles to the noise insulation. It feels like a more premium vehicle at a very good price, and I think a lot of people are going to like it. As for your transmission, I have no complaints here because the HS comes with a 7-speed DCT. The claimed fuel consumption is 6.9 liters to the 100, but after a full day of driving it around Franschhoek Pass, I averaged around 8.4 liters to the 100. Yeah, no, Franschhoek Pass is the one. I need to come back here and do a special sometime in the future. But coming back to our launch review, when we got back to Stellenbosch, I took this video for you. Okay, this is your exterior. You've seen it throughout the video. I really like the rear, especially with the light bar. I'll show you when I do the boot. We're going to start with the back seats. You know, practicality, guys, very important. There you go. Leather seats. You have rear air vents. There are 2 USB ports over there, proper flat floor, and you have a center armrest with a slot for 2 cups. In terms of the leg room, believe me when I say all of it is there. Like, there's plenty of space here. Proper stuff. Hopefully I'll get this car on test and do a proper video for you. But while we're here, check out the interior. You have a flat bottom steering wheel, the flat top, double screens. And as I move closer, you'll notice there are 2 USB ports. One is for charging, then the other is if you want to connect to your infotainment system. So yeah, they need to work on that. And then up here, you have a proper panoramic sunroof. You can see the sky, the trees, and all the clouds you want. Now moving on to the back, Alright, so I had to turn the car around because the lighting was not doing the things. So let me show you the boot properly. There you go, you have an electric tailgate. And that is your capacity on your screen right now. Nice and big. There is a jack there, so there should be a spare wheel underneath. I would move it for you, but I'm holding the phone and I don't want to be messing with things, but yeah, there should be a spare wheel there. Put this back. There you go. Wait for it. MGHS. As for your key, this is what it looks like. As for where you'll be sitting, the seats are leather, the front two are electrically adjustable, and they're heated. For your screens, you have two 12.3-inch screens. You have Apple CarPlay, you have Android Auto, and you also have a 360-degree view camera. Which reminds me, there's one more thing I haven't shown you yet. The sensor. So over here, you can switch off all these assist systems because this car beeps a lot. Why does it beep a lot? Because over here it has a sensor that looks you in the eye. So if you look away from the road, it's going to beep and tell you to focus. Because MG is all about safety. Well, that's what they said. And now that we've had a quick look at the HS, it's time to get to our cost of ownership, which is powered by Hippo. It comes in at around 534,900 Rand for this top spec luxury model, and on finance you'll pay 10,457 Rand. A full tank and insurance will cost you the amounts you're seeing on your screen, and that brings your total cost of ownership to 13,044 Rand. And if you're going to buy any car, you will need insurance. And on the topic of insurance, on average, Hippo clients save around 455 Rand per month. So if you'd like to compare up to 12 different insurance quotes to see which one suits your budget, be sure to check out Hippo. I'll leave a link in the description and pin a comment in the comments below. This car comes with a 5-year, 90,000 kilometer service plan and a 7-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty. Now that's how you do it. But a quick one before you go. Just wanted to say thank you for 150k. And thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and supporting the channel. And please don't forget to share this video on your WhatsApp status, Instagram stories, Twitter. Let them know there's a Mr. How Much on YouTube. With that said, we've come to the end of our launch review. Please let me know what you think of the MGHS Luxury. If you had the money, would you buy it, or would you look at other options for around 535,000 Rand? Let me know. And by the way, this is Greg. We're driving together during the launch. He's already done his review, so you can check it out after this one. And as always, from me to you, thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, take care. This is not premeditated. I was just walking here, minding my own business. And I saw a man with a hat. Hey, what's up? So I'm trying to get
Mr. How Much's audience.
Yeah, hello there. Just say hi to Chiro, guys.
What's up?
This is my hero. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, they know the story.
I appreciate it.
So I'm trying to get Chiro to sell me an RS4, guys.
Yeah, I got one for you. You want one?
I do.
got a good one, eh?
Okay, let me put this off camera. How much is it going